Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Try to Survive the Darkest Dungeon. We had a couple of good really good runs last time, and we've got a pretty good squad here. So we can get a leper or another vestal. I don't really want to start doubling up on classes yet. Like I kind of doubled up on these guys just because having in a tank is really important. And when after our first first mission, Reynold was just way too beat up to be able to do anything. But let's check out what does the leper actually do. So he's got some really good heavy hitting melee attacks, and he's able to clear corpses, and it's a knockback, which is nice. So a lot of control here. And then he can self heal or self stress heal, and then give himself more tankiness, which is good. The phobia of the cove isn't really the best, but he does more damage in the cove, which is kind of nice, and he's cheaper to upgrade, which, I mean, that's a huge quirk. Let's see, what we can actually do. We can increase the number of recruits or increase the size of the hero roster. I believe we have the ability to tick up both these.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune
So
and
let's actually,
glory
let's
in this domain
of
the damned.
Let's hit up the leper and actually pull him over. I could upgrade some of these skills. Ormond is actually very much been doing some work, doing a lot of really good work. Dodge, Cure Blight, which is actually, this would be coupled really well with Frenchie, since Frenchie's heal can be a chunky heal, but it has the bleed, so it kind of balances itself that way. But let's do a mission without upgrading anybody. Try and build up our nest egg a little bit, specifically because 2 people need to be seen. So let's actually take these people to. It's only 1,000. That's not terribly bad. And Frenchie, you can't do any of that stuff. You could probably only go to the tavern for stress relief. And of course, he's at the bar, so let's send him to the gambling hall. And all in all, we came out ahead of our last mission, dollar bills wise, which is nice. So now we have Kill the Necromancer Apprentice. I don't know if we really have we can try it, you know, let's actually try it. We can always run away if we need to. But let's take some of our hit. What is actually your disease? Rabies. More damage, less accuracy. Okay, that's alright. And then let's take our healer, because I believe her heals can actually go off from anywhere. Yeah, she needs to be in the back anyway. So this is kind of the squad we're dealing with. Not as tanky as we've had in the past, but we'll see what we can do with it. So we're actually, this is going to be our first one to be going camping. So we're automatically given firewood equal to the number of times we can camp. So we've got the 1 firewood, which is nice. We're going to end up taking a lot of food. And then a good amount of, we're just going to prepare for the worst, since this is like a boss quest. We'll go 16. We have a hard time burning through 10, so I think 16 will be alright. That should be good. Let's see. This is going to be kind of...
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits.
So we're actually going to be hunting down the Necromancer.
My ambition
Worst
was
case,
limitless.
we flee the mission.
Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat?
Dun dun dun.
A devil walks these halls.
Okay, so
only the mad or
we're going to try and do a really good clear, but at the same time, we don't want to endanger ourselves too much, because we need to be as strong as possible. Whoa, we got a dodge off though. That was good. Shit, who the fuck is this kid? Okay, so they're all human. Let's see what we can actually do. Let's bust out the poison on this broad. That ticking health will be very important. Just start wailing into these guys, get a spread of damage. We don't really need to heal yet, so let's do the dazzling light to try and get a stun off. I don't know what this guy does, but he's got a huge dodge. So trying to keep him CC. Do as much as we can. Eldritch Pool. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna really screw up a lot of our balance that's going on. So all in all, it seems like they're a really fast squad. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, so yeah, he's important for us to kill. That masked bullshit is not the kind of shit we want to do.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
So at least it didn't hurt terribly bad. We don't really have anything. I guess we could clear these with a zealous accusation. Or their bodies are tanky as shit.
As the fiend
So initially get rid of his high dodge chance, but
blossoms.
This could have been a fight that went a lot worse.
Press disadvantage.
It's nice having people that can operate in a lot of different positions in the party, because when that Eldritch pull happens, or really any kind of pull or displacement, it allows us to not have to spend time in the fight moving people around, which can be kind of detrimental, because that basically gives them a So that's bullocks, yeah, meat-filled clod. So we got a scout ping, which is nice. So we got some curios. So we got a lot of good stuff going on. It's not as bad as it could be. So we got a good. Let's peek off our little torch. Nice. So we got a buff on our hero. I like how those are kind of like, they're risky, because you never know if you're going to get a shitty pull or not. But you may want to, like, save it for certain heroes. Webbers and spitters. Let's work our way back. Oh shit. Resisted the stun. Let's see what Great Shot does.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So this will actually be a good setup. Well, they'll be able to get a turn, but the Radiant Light should out.
How quickly the tide
The
turns.
Radiant Light should be able to kill both of these guys. But she's gonna have to pop a heal on herself. Or do I wanna... Let's just do the Zealous Accusation.
Their formation is broken.
Clear them out of the way.
Maintain the offensive.
Let's try and buy some time for the healer to be able to pop a heal on herself. Not an amazing heal, but it was a heal nonetheless. Kind of trusting some people to be able to dodge. Oh, not him. You don't want him to dodge. I was able to bide some time without anybody really getting messed up. That little bastard is jukey as shit.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Got some
Unforgiving.
nice stuff dropping. More holy water. Those slippery boots, that dodge will be nice. Isn't that what I had? No. I had it initially in the right place. Open the box. It's trapped. Oh, at least you resisted it. Let's head over here and see what happens. Spark up another fucking torch.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
It hasn't really been want for us to camp yet. Things have been relatively oh shit. I really need to pay attention to that. 70 is where that drops off. Let's go for the as much of the full clear as possible. He runs the risk of us getting more stress, but at the same time, we have a chance of getting more crap, which is important. So we have another madman, so he is going to be the primary target. If we can manage to keep the stress levels low, shit. If we keep the stress levels low, it'll be very good for us. The more we can, less stress we have to deal with, just the longer we can sit in here. Health isn't too much of an issue, but when people start acting batshit crazy, fuck.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
We made a new camp after this fight. Yeah, because this is a very stress-heavy fight with these two in the middle here. Damn it. I really wish she would get a crit on one of those heals instead of them being minimal heals. A little bit of stress heal from that. Just fucking somebody go down. Oh my god. The accuracy is just gone to shit. Whatever, he can tank that. It's not a big deal. We got rid of the madman. Our next big target is going to be this asshole, the bone courtier. You know, in fact, let's just smite that motherfucker. No, by smite, I mean stunning blow. So, bam.
Precision and
Nice.
power.
So we are kind of in a shitty place when it comes to health.
These nightmarish creatures can be
That we're
felled.
going
They can be
into a
beaten.
battle. We'll run the risk and hope that we don't get fucking iced, but we'll camp down there. We're able to do some good damage. Kind of scared for how low some of my people are getting. She'll at least bleed out relatively soon. important. Nice. Okay, good. We're getting some dodges. Our stressful incantations are going to be kind of rough to deal with. Just get her out of play. Do this. This will actually be able to raise up our light a little bit. Then we'll get her to pop a heal. Heals are getting a little bit better, which is nice. Being able to make a little bit of a bigger difference. Though he's gonna be doing a lot of fucking work. So our last guy, like Dismas, should be able to take him out. Clear the fight relatively safely.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Then we're gonna camp.
A spark without kindling.
So camping's nice. It's you get to decide how much of a meal you want to eat, and skill phase allows you to use points to be able to bust out skills. So we have 8 food left. That seems I ate one. So what we'll actually do is we'll use 4, which will give us back 10% of our health, which is nice. And then we'll start using skills. So we have 12 points to use. Each one of these has a different cost. So we can reduce, like, Reynolds can actually reduce someone's stress and move debuffs. Reduce stress by 15. All companions reduce stress by 15. And we'll do the Zealous Speech. I'll kind of undo that last fight we had. What does she have? Pilfer. Produces supply item. Remove target disease. One companion remove target disease. Well, we have nobody with diseases. And then encourage, remove stress. We can heal somebody by 15%. Clean guns. Oh, we've done this one. And then she can bless or chant, which can reduce stress damage overall, which is nice. We're actually going to use him to do some wound care. So you get some to heal a little bit. Now we have 5 left, so we can let's do the chant to reduce stress again. Oh, it's 1 companion. That's not fucking worth it. Let's just do that. And pilfer, so we can remove. There's some more encouragement, basically. Okay, let's reduce Boyo's stress a little bit. So we're down to the end, so we rest now. Now there's a chance that we can get jumped after this. So we turned out pretty good. We ended up everybody pretty high. Now we're just gonna start heading back up because a little bit more supplies than we thought it was gonna take, and a full clear would be kind of risky at this point. it may be worth it to actually backtrack and not have to deal with that fight in the middle, because that's going to be a battle, a curio, and a trap. So let's take the long, safe route. I know it's not super exciting, but we have a good squad here. I mean, running the risk of losing somebody isn't really high on my list of to-dos.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
So that was the one reason I wanted to keep the extra health, because taking 20 plus stress damage, not really worth it. We have all these guys that like to pilfer shit. So, like, that would have been nice for us to be able to get. So, this is one of the reasons you can actually remove traits from people, is if you want to spend the money to, you don't have to deal with that shit anymore. I'm assuming by RPG rules,
even the
that
cold
motherfucker
stone seems
gonna be at
bent
the
on
end of this long
preventing
trip.
passage.
Let's get some nice offerings, that's good. Damn, she got caught by that.
Ambushed by foul
She'll
invention.
be fine. May be able to use a fight to, yeah, there he is. So this is going to be a little bit rough because we're going to have to go through a bunch of traps, but it looks like there's only one fight in between us and the... Oh, god damn it. Oh shit, what did he get hit with? Deviant tastes. Let's check that out later. So we don't have a shovel, so we're actually going to dig through with our hands, which is rough.
Without tools
It takes
of iron,
time,
you must
it's
rely
high
on
stress for
flesh
everybody.
and indefatigable purpose.
I'm going to run the risk of having this guy deactivate the trap. Yeah, he's the rogue. He should be able to do things like that.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's try it. We're going for the end run here. Everybody's kind of beat up after some bullshit. So this should be relatively quick and easy to get through. We'll actually hit that motherfucker with a stun. That's the one bad thing about using the multi-shots like that, is you never know when you're just gonna get a fucked up miss. All in all, that was in our favor. We were able to get a heal off.
This expedition at least promises
something we kind of
success.
needed. Let's pop that.
As the light gains purchase,
Trapping the hero,
spirits are lifted,
no.
and purpose is made clear.
Only once, now he's got claustrophobia. So this is the fight.
Towering, fierce, terrible.
Let's try and rail on this guy and get some debuffs going. Damn, so he resisted the stun. 6 feet under, how bad is this gonna hurt? Okay, so that's not terrible. Like, trying to go over the stun, but I'm actually assuming bosses are going to be hell of resistant to stun. Yeah, 75% resist to stun. It's not really worth dropping that many attempts on it. shit. It would have been nice to clear them out, because I think every time that guy pops 6 feet under, it's going to summon a new zombie. Or a new skeleton. Which is, it's going to make it hard for some of our abilities to actually get back to him. She's actually able to dodge it, which is nice, but we're getting high levels of stress. Nice critical.
Devastating blow.
Super important.
Impressive.
Okay, so he's a little bit closer, which lets us open the vein and hopefully get that bleed on him. Because those ticks are going to be very important. So stress levels are getting pretty intense. I'm going to have her tumble back so she can actually poison him again. Maybe we can get rid of that guy. And, really got let's just brave shot. Let's do a nice little peppering across the board there. Zealous accusation is going to be able to get closer. Just keeping him in that 2 to 3 range is nice. Especially if he's... because every one of his abilities is going to spawn another. Being able to keep the range that we want to keep is very important. I'm assuming he's just going to keep resisting, but...
The ground quakes.
He's got poison dart. No, do the lunge. Nice, so we're able to drop that guy with that gnarly fucking crit
Even
from
the
our
dead
girl.
can die again.
And we got a nice clear. Bounty hunter only helmet
Success
and a
so
speed
clearly
stone.
in view. Or is
So
it
yeah, let's
merely
return
a
to the
trick of
hamlet.
the
We don't want
light?
to explore anymore. It didn't really cost us more to do that, but we got some money out of it, but the heirlooms are going to be the big thing, since those are the bulwark of our ability to upgrade. So it's very important. We got a bunch of people that leveled up, which is nice. We got 2 diseases, so we're gonna have to get those cleared up. But what a Dismas, what do you got going on? Wasting sickness and off guard. So we're gonna need to start clearing some of the stuff off of our guys that have some time in the dungeons. Ornament Girl, what'd you get? Dark Temptation? So I think anytime we find books, she's gonna try and figure them out. And then Weld Explorer. So that's nice. Not everything was bad. That could have gone a lot worse. I kind of expected it to go worse.
There is a great horror beneath the manor.
So,
a crawling chaos that must be
Marchmain
destroyed.
cannot actually meditate. He has an unquiet mind. But that's really all that happened out of that. So, I mean, that could have been way worse than it turned out to be. But let's call it here. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a little bit of a like. If you want to see more content like this or know when to drop anything new, subscribe. And until next time, I will catch you cats later.